Another way that you can look at anxiety, depersonalization, derealization, and just nervous system sensitization in general is kind of like a guitar string, right? Now that sounds stupid, but picture that your nervous system is essentially a guitar string. And before you had the panic attack or bad drug experience or, tons of stress that built up, the guitar string was just simply there. That's your nervous system, it's just there, existing. But then once you had this event or this buildup of stress that reached a tipping point, you essentially strummed the guitar. You basically hit the string. And what did it do? It basically created a sound and a bunch of noise. And in this context, that noise would be the symptoms. That would be like the anxiety, the DPDR, and all the weird symptoms that come with it. That, in this context, would be sensitization. It would be the movement of that guitar string. And if you were to keep hitting the guitar string over and over, it'll keep producing sounds. And in this context, when we're talking about anxiety, DPDR, nervous system sensitization, what basically is considered strumming the guitar string is checking on your symptoms, asking for reassurance, going online looking for reassurance, worrying about your symptoms, fearing the symptoms in general, getting annoyed with them and wishing they would go away and telling yourself that you hate them, or trying all kinds of supplements and doing everything you can to fix the symptoms. All of these things are like you're basically strumming the guitar. You're hitting the guitar string over and over. And that in itself will create more symptoms, or at least keep the sound coming and keep the sensitization alive. Which in the context of DPDR will keep the DPDR around, or any of the other weird symptoms that come with it. But after you strum the guitar string, if you simply just let it, make the sounds for a little while and let it eventually quiet out, it eventually stops. It stops moving, stops vibrating, and there's no more sound coming from it. The same principle applies to our nervous systems in a more gradual manner. As we slowly stop checking on our symptoms and worrying about them and trying to fight them and try to do everything we can to get rid of them, and we simply allow the symptoms to exist with us while we live normally instead of changing our lives around them, and we stop letting the symptoms dictate every decision that we make, that is how we stop the vibration of the guitar string in this context. And gradually the symptoms fade away and you slowly feel more and more like yourself. But the key is to stop touching the guitar string. Let it rest. Let it do what it has to do. But if you want more information on anxiety, DPDR, and nervous system sensitization, you can get my completely free DPDR Calm Kit by clicking the link on my profile.